What is the best way to phrase it to a client that you are raising prices word for word? How would you say it to a client? Okay, so what I actually recommend for everyone listening, if you go to mikeandes.com/AI, I have an agent that will tell you exactly what I would say. Actually, for funsies, can you share my, give me 1 second. Can you share my screen? So I'm going to go to mikeandes.com/AI. Boom. You can also do this inside of, if you're inside Copilot, you could actually just ask the chat and it would give you this similar script. So let's go ahead and chat with this fine gentleman. Let's see here. We're going to do, let's see here. Okay, let me zoom in. Sorry, you can't see it very good. Okay, so say I am trying to raise my prices to my customers. Give me a email word for word of something to send them, telling them about price increase. Cool. Look, okay, here we'll read this. So important update, service rate adjustment. There's your list here, or your email. Hope you're doing well. I wanted to personally reach out and let you know about your upcoming change to our service rates starting effective date. We will be adjusting our prices to better reflect the rising cost of fuel, labor, and materials. We're committed to providing you with top-notch service and ensuring that our team can continue to deliver the quality you expect. This adjustment will help us maintain our standards and invest in even better service for you. If this change causes any financial strain, please reach out. We value your business and we want to work with you to ensure a smooth transition. Let's go. There's your email. mikeandes.com/AI. We made this completely free. It's trained on all of my content, my books, my videos. It's like 20 million words it's trained on. And it's updated constantly every video I make. So check it out. I will say, you can take my screen off. Sorry, Jace. I will say this when it comes to raising prices. Assuming you do a good job and you survey your customers and they're happy, you should raise prices. It allows you to be able to retain your team members and pay them more. It is ultimately good for your best customers. By you not raising your prices, you are simply catering to your worst customers, the ones that value you the least, and they prove that by when you raise prices, they leave. Therefore, they value your service the least. So by raising prices, you serve the top 80 to 90% of your customers that value your service a lot. You serve them better. You say, well, no, it's actually going to go to my pocket as profits. Good. Probably means you're going to stay in business longer and be incentivized to continue providing a premium service. And they, as a premium customer, would rather pay you more and not have to go get a new contractor every single spring because they're going out of business. So it's a good thing that you're making more money. And that money is likely going to your team and getting more equipment and investing in the local community and all the other things that you're going to do that are positive. The vast majority of home service business owners, when they make more money, it goes to good places, creating jobs, giving the family, community, church, etc. That being said, you are doing your best customers a disservice by not raising prices. Because you now have the resources to go retain talent more. Like they would rather, your best customers would rather you have better talent. They would rather you keep your employees for 6 and 12 months instead of 2 and 3. So you being able to raise prices and then pay them more is best for your good customers. You're cheating them by having more churn with your employees because you stopped raising prices, or you don't raise prices, or you're afraid to raise prices. And the customers that are going to give you the heat are your bottom 5 to 10%. You're misserving the customer, and you're misserving your team by making them keep serving the bottom 5, 10% of your customer base. That if you just raise prices, would immediately wipe out all the complainers, all the people that say negative things. You just wipe them out immediately. It'd make the team morale shoot up. And it also make you more profit. It's a win from all perspectives. Again, your confidence to raise prices hinges on your ability to be able to keep bringing in leads once the prices are high without having to spend a bunch of money on marketing. And that's why going into profit mode, when you actually can't do any more jobs without buying more trucks and hiring more people, it forces you to raise prices. I must do this because I am capacity constrained. And instead, Most of us stay on the treadmill of I will continue buying more trucks, getting more equipment, and hiring more people infinitely. Until finally one day I drop dead out of exhaustion of working all these hours, not having systems in the business, and not making any money. And that doesn't serve your customers well. If you actually cared about your customers, you would make sure you build a sustainable business that is profitable above 20%. It is not good for your customers. Their best customers do not want to be finding new contractors every season because they keep going out of business due to low prices. You are catering to your worst customers by not raising your prices. You're not serving your team, you're not serving your family, and you're likely not achieving your goals because of this. So raise your prices when you hit capacity. The sooner you do that, the faster you'll make profit. The faster you make profit, the sooner you'll get sanity. The sooner you get sanity, you'll likely hit your goals outside of work, which is likely around freedom, spending time with your family, and all those things get robbed because you didn't have the guts to raise prices.